What is that?
Charlie, that's not Earth, right?
Dude, that's completely flat. That's 100% flat,
I know, that's
dude.
what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That can't be real, right? That's not.
We're looking at it, dude. The Earth is flat. The Earth. The Earth is flat.
Charlie, the Earth can't actually be flat, right?
There's the glass dome, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Oh my. This can't be real.
I need to sit down.
This can't.
Pam, we need to take this to the grave. We cannot tell anybody. This changes literally every. This changes.
Game over.
Welcome to Super Media Runners, where we run the media to you. Deadpool Wolverine is coming out in a month, and I just wanted to shed some light on a mystery that has been left unsolved in the world of cinema Deadpool history. In this case, who leaked the 2014 Deadpool test footage that would eventually greenlight a Deadpool movie in the first place? Let's go back. Spark notes for this in 3, 2, 1, go. So Ryan Reynolds has been wanting to bring Deadpool to the big screen for a long time, and well, that didn't really happen with 2009's X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he was the merc with no mouth and just having a gross-looking design overall. Despite the hurdles, he got with Tim Miller, having signed on to Deadpool as his directorial debut, and writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. A CGI mock-up, the test footage in question, was showcased to executives at Fox, only for them to be like, nah. Fast forward to July 2014, and then test footage was dropped through several online video sources, and it spread like wildfire in virality. And from there, it was Deadpool history. But a decade later, and we still do not have 100% confirmation of the leaker. Let's look at the suspects. First, we have Ryan Reynolds, the actor. Ryan talks a lot about the leaks, like a lot. He has attributed the leaking as a big part of the start of the Deadpool franchise. Ryan has also playfully teased in an interview about his potential involvement.
It sort of said to me, someone should leak it, So the idea was fine, but I'm 70% sure it wasn't me.
On top of that, who else would leak a movie of the character they want to play than the star himself? Tim Miller, the director, as his first directorial debut, it wouldn't be a stretch that he wanted this movie just as bad as Ryan did. In addition, his involvement with the writers Ryan and the test footage itself means that he is one of the few people who could have had the footage in his possession. And in an article in 2022, when discussing the leaked footage, he made sure to cover his tracks and state 100% deniability in leaking the footage. Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, the writers. Again, they were closely involved in the production of Deadpool 1 with Ryan and Tim. In an interview on Yahoo Entertainment, Wernick commented about the leaks with the following: "We were thrilled and still to this day don't know who did it. There is a very short list of suspects." Interesting, considering that both writers credit a combination of the leaks and a few key Fox people for the eventual green light for the first Deadpool movie. Gilberto Sanchez, the convicted X-Men leaker. In December 2011, Gilberto Sanchez, 49, was convicted of leaking an unfinished X-Men Origin Wolverine film to the internet, which would later be pirated by thousands of people. If he was charged in 2011 and hasn't been getting into trouble within the 2014 leaking, this could be a crazy connection to add notoriety to his name. Although he was not the person who had the original film when he did leak X-Men Origins Wolverine, he did buy it from a pirate distribution store in New York. So what's stopping him from getting the leak from that source and sharing it online under a different name? And if you look at the New York Times article, it kind of explains that. So did he really learn his lesson, or is that something he's just telling people to avoid the cops? Rob Liefeld, the comic book artist. Rob Liefeld was pretty much the 90s comic book writer and artist that people were talking about. He is responsible for the creation of the character of Deadpool, co-creator, hence why he is a suspect. In an interview on December 2023, Rob was asked about the 2014 leaking, in which he gave a pretty cryptic answer. Quote, "I do, and I'm not going to say it." Unquote. He later added this in the same interview about his line of reasoning is to avoid being involved in a similar situation as Gilberto Sanchez, see above, Origins Wolverine leak. He even argued that Fox at the time knew exactly who it was, but they decided not to say who or why they're taking this silence. Based on the answers, it can't be a complete jump that if Rob knows, then maybe he was involved and wants to avoid further speculation or suspicion of that involvement. Or, Rob just likes getting his name and credit on more stuff. Finally, we have an unnamed Fox employee, the Insider. Of all the people we've talked about, we have to consider that the only people on the inside that would have access to the shelved Deadpool test footage would be someone on the inside. In this case, of all the executives, marketing people, or the people who were aware of the project, it only makes sense that Fox may had unofficially leaked the footage to would-be hackers or drop it online somewhere. This would also make sense on why, despite finding the leaker for X-Men Origins Wolverine with assistance from the FBI, they still have not found the leaker because Fox knew exactly who leaked it from the ranks, and the last thing they need is evidence of this. So after looking at all of our suspects, I want to draw 3 potential conclusions. Conclusion 1 is that Ryan Reynolds, in his trolling tendencies, leaked the footage somewhere as it spread all over the place, and due to his status and leanings with the big boys at Fox, they decided to never officially reveal that he was in fact the leaker, but Ryan has still been able to get away to joking around about it for years. Conclusion 2. Tim Miller was involved along with Ryan in leaking the test footage. Tim's company, Blur, was in fact involved with the CGI mocap effects of the footage themselves, so it's not too much of a stretch that he made the leak appear to have been stolen from hackers and covering his tracks. In an article on CBM, they pointed out from a few sources that told them that Miller sent a notice to all personnel early Wednesday asking them to remove the post and to cease and desist discussing the clip any further at this time. Again, awfully suspicious that he wanted to quiet all the noise from something that was already spread all over online. Conclusion 3, Rob Liefeld and some outside party were involved all this time. Again, looking back at the wonderful insight from Rob's 2023 interview, it's clear that he's very certain and knows the person by name, so he had to have been affiliated with any of our other suspects. His tweet after the initial leaks are also pretty suspicious, as he wanted to let everyone know that nothing might happen at Fox with the leaks, almost as if it was telegraphed way of reverse psychologying people into paying attention and letting Fox know that they want a Deadpool movie. In addition, if he knows and knows that Fox knew, it's clear that Rob Liefeld understands the implications of saying the leaker and would likely remain tightly lipped for that reason. But who do you think did it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Super Media Runners. Thank you.